and Gar Snow have given up 2. The Penguins looked like they were going to go in with the lead, but no, a high stick, no. Kyoto wants a high stick, but Cherkasky knocks it down out of the air. He's got 2 on the night and 21 on the season.
The Islanders now pulling away in shots, 22-12 against the Penguins. And the Pens better with the face-offs. But we have a tie hockey game going to the 3rd period. The Islanders certainly will have a little momentum after scoring their late goal, but the Penguins are within range here of possibly breaking this winless streak.
Now they're on range, but they better stay out of the penalty box. Once again, they've given up 2 power play goals. They can't kill penalties, Mike, until they learn how to. They're not going to win hockey games. See what happens.
It's just a critical part of the game, and special teams have haunted the Penguins. And who knows? Maybe they'll get that opportunity on the power play and win a game for a change.
Maybe, and if they kill a big one coming down the stretch here, maybe that'll vault them into knowing they can do it penalty killing wise. Who knows?
All right, 3rd period's coming your way in just a moment here from New York. 2-2 the score.
I got you something.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, this is nice. And here's yours. I know it's not fancy, but it's what's inside that counts. And what's inside is Labatt Blue.
Wow.
Huh?
I love it.
Break out the blue. Labatt Blue.
Awesome gift.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are 4 seasons, we make 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Available in every class of sedan and wagon. The Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC all-wheel drive. For a test drive, visit your Mercedes-Benz dealer.
Coming up tomorrow at 10 on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, the Panthers gear up for West Virginia, and can the ABA make a splash in the Berg? All that and more tomorrow at 10 on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight.
Welcome to Lavalife's Temptation Telephone. Right now, callers are recording their personal profiles and listening to other callers' profiles. Some are even chatting live. Sparks are flying as strangers are becoming friends. Let's meet some of the players. Sarah's in banking. Her passions include golf and golf. She's just met another golf fan and they're talking right now. Need some tips on your swing? Max makes up for his 2 left feet by working wonders in the kitchen. Right now, you could be swapping recipes with him. Renata runs a media company and is looking for someone to keep up with her. She makes friends fast and has been talking to so many people tonight. Mike heads up an IT department, loves animals and romantic walks to the convenience store. Don't wait. Whatever you're looking for, a date, friendship, or fantasy, it's all happening right now on Lavalife's Temptation Telephone. Thousands of singles in your area are calling every day. It's safe, easy, and confidential. Plus, it's free to call. Temptation is calling. Call Lavalife now.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
X-Generation Hockey with the Pittsburgh Penguins on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by your Western Pennsylvania Jeep dealers. Only in a Jeep.
Mikey, we got to watch something special. This is just for you. Sandemonium. This is how they celebrate Christmas here.
Well, explain the story one more time.
Oh, we got Islander, Rangers, Rangers and, isn't that Rangers Islanders or Ranger Flyers? Santa's out there, and it was supposed to be a Flyer game. All of a sudden, these Santas show up in Rangers jerseys, and that wasn't going to cut it, Mike. They had to take care of those Ranger Santas, and they really took care of them physically.
Becca's shooting it. Well, now you've butchered that story. Here's a lead pass to Fata coming down, shoots the puck, and Snow makes the save as he comes up with it.
Hey, easy.
No, what happened was the folks that wore Santa Claus outfits were allowed to get into the building, I think, for nothing that night. So they all dressed up in Santa Claus outfits and came down. They all brought him to the ice to celebrate the moment. And
I didn't think I had all this time to tell a story.
Had the Ranger jerseys on underneath, and then people took exception to that, so they weren't too happy. Now we've got that on the line. Here, Bobby, take this sheet and see if Santa's on it. You were so carried away by what happened between all the Santa Clauses.
I was. I thought it was a Ranger Islander game.
No, it was a Flyer game. Flyers were in town.
Just figured that out.
Scatchard got him behind the Penguins' net. You know, the game in balance right now in a 2-2 tie. And Jason Blake is after the puck. Over to Dave Scatchard. Scatchard handled by Scuderi, but the Islanders' Asham gets it. Martinek is out of the lineup for the Islanders and will not return tonight. I don't have any further word as to what happened to him. I don't right now.
Well, he got hit by the shot and he was seen on crutches.
It's off the body of Kyoto, and now Thomas Sorovi has scored tonight. His 10th of the year. Left side to Gustafos. Did he break his stick? Yes, he did. Right in half. And after the biscuit, it'll be Mark Bergevin. Lofted towards Snow, and it comes off his body and carry him to the near corner. Kenny Janssen right behind the net. The outlet pass to Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky with both goals here tonight, looking for the HT.
Well, it's amazing. You look at this Islander Hockey Club as the Penguins ice the puck. You have Tchaikovsky, he's got 21. You have Trent Hunter, he's got 22. Neither of those players had the Islander jersey on last year. So there's 43 goals you automatically put into your lineup. That's incredible in this day and age when it's tough to find goal scoring. 43 from 2 players.
Let's just see something here.
Kavash got 38 points with an assist on that tying goal for the Islanders. That ties a career high for Kavash. So 3 players producing in the offensive category.
Yashin last year had 26. What's he got at the moment before he went out? Not a whole lot.
He's got 9. What else got him?
You get him back, and you got Ronning to the mix now. And a pretty good hockey club, boy, come playoff time, should they make it.
12 goals. He's got 12 in 33 games.
Warpick knocking down Trent Hunter. Hits him again. The Islanders off the far boards, and Tchaikovsky's pressure. And Kyoto goes up to the puck and now scrambles to make the stop with his glove and holds on to it. Kyoto very quick. Seems to handle the puck quite well. And I'm sure the guys down in Wilkes-Barre are watching. They get a lot of our games, and if they are there, it's a big moment for the minor league players to see somebody called up and get a chance to play, and that's great. It really is. Kaderi up, and they appreciate the opportunity to play in the National Hockey League, and a lot of talk among players. You did it, Bobby. You know, when a player gets called up, that's huge news, boys, among players.
We certainly wished him well as a teammate of him. And Kyoto, a little extra incentive, being drafted by the Islanders in 2001, not signed, back into the draft for the Penguins. They pick him up.
Bates now to Hammerlich. 6th round pick of the Isles and a 7th round pick of the Pens. Bates right behind the net. Pick in front. Hammerlich scores, and the Islanders have the lead. Well, you were talking about Hammerlich not scoring many goals this year. He didn't make a mistake that time.
No, he didn't make a mistake. And a missed assignment there. Eric Malash
Forgets to look over his shoulder, and over his shoulder comes Roman Hammerlich right there, and it's too late by that point. And don't be surprised if you see Malash on the bench again in the third if Fede Olczyk sticks to his guns, what he's been doing. If he sees mistakes, he's going to sit the player down. Doesn't matter who.
Malakar to the skip to Derry. And out now to Morozov. Bates and Pekka get the helpers on the goal. And the goal comes at 2:53 of the third. Malone steps into Blake, but as he falls, he flicks the puck back into the Penguin zone. Kyoto finds himself down again here in the third period. Penguins need a goal to tie. And that one's off the linesman into their bench area.
Put yourself in the shoes of Eric Malash right now. And your assignment is the point man coming in, Mike, from this area right here. We're going to see what happens and see if he can pick up that man coming in. He's got to have the head on a swivel. Well, and he misses that assignment. Boom, there's Hammerlick. So it's as simple as that, folks. You just sleep for 1 second and get fixated on that puck. Somebody's going to make you pay. And Roman Hammerlick hasn't had much success in the offensive category this year. That's only his second on the season.
Bergevin's pass beyond the reach of Milan Kraft. Niinema. Turn it over to Tchaikovsky. So the first non-Tchaikovsky goal gives the Islanders a lead. Bergevin with the elbows up as he went up against Kavacha in the corner. But Kavacha with that great strength just wards him off. Right at cross-rink pass, and it comes out of the zone. This kid is huge. Ole Kavacha skates like he's 5'11". He has speed, long strides, handles the puck, shoots the puck well, shoots backhand, forehand. He is a terrific talent.
Watch the face-off prior to the goal. I think that's Michael Pekka taking the draw. Eastwood's going to try to, well, Eastwood gets kicked out, so Michael Pekka, watch, is going to wave to his wingers because he realized there's a different centerman there and he wants to switch sides. So right there, they switch. Bates is on the top of the circle now, and they win the draw back. Goes right by Bates, but there's Michael Pekka realizing where he wants to put the puck against certain centermen.
Bates moves it over to Cliff Ronnie, and now behind the net to Pekka. He looks over both his shoulders to see where another blue shirt is. Bates crisscrossing with Ronnie. And the Islanders will come up here with a puck, and a shot by Bates is blocked. And it's all Isles right now. Ronnie puts it in behind the net to Michael Pekka. And the Penguins are chasing for the loose pucks. A little too late. In front. Still loose. Picked up, and a drive by Ronnie's blocked. Picked up by O'Coin. Another penalty coming up here, and it's going to go against the Penguins.
Well, Pekka and Jackman were tied up behind the goaltender Kyoto. Kyoto doing all he can just to get over, get his upper body over to try to make a save. He made two as there was two players behind him in the cage. Take a look at this action right here. Look, Kyoto laying on his belly trying to stay in front of that shot. He makes one save there. Jackman and Pekka still there. He makes another save. Talk about traffic. Kyoto's just shaking his hands going, what do you want me to do here?
Holding call against the Penguin defenseman. 7 power play chance for the Islanders. They lead 3-2. They're 2-4-6 tonight. And Kavacha just settles in with a puck in the corner. To Tchaikovsky in front of the net. The Islanders have a man there, Winehandle, and loose around the goal. Now poked to the near corner. I thought one of the littler guys on the team is the guy that goes in front. And
Winehandle, yeah,
continually on the power play.
You know, Parrish out of the lineup. Normally you'd see him in front. He's been out for 20. Trying some new things, the Islanders are. And now you're going to see Trent Hunter take Winehandle's spot. Looking for 23 on the season.
Rushing up and gliding along the ice is Kavacha. Knocked off his skates by Scuderi. Scuderi whipping around the boards. Kostopoulos trying to get it out. Does.
You know, Tommy Kostopoulos, he's the coach's type of player. May not have the greatest speed, but can do those little things on the boards. Kostopoulos didn't get a chance for Eddie Olczyk his first 30 games up here. Now he is.
Along the far boards, and again the Penguins now dish it off the sideboards up into the Islander zone. Hammerlick going to play 6 feet off the ice after scoring that goal. He'll be tough to live with the rest of the way. Blake over to Janssen, now to Jason Blake. It's the Hunter behind the net, towering figure himself. Over to Blake, turning, looking to O'Coin. He shoots it. That's a good save. Rebound. Goes in. Janssen shot the puck and skipped in. The Islanders get another power play goal. 4-2 New York.
Well, the initial shot taken by O'Coin is going to go off the skate of Trent Hunter in front of the cage. Blake back to O'Coin. The shot's going to go off the skate right there of Hunter, and boom, through all the traffic, Janssen's able to get it. And before Kyoto can get there, Boom. Over. And he puts it in the right spot. He got the puck up. You see Trent Hunter. He's going to knock down Mark Bergevin in front of the cage. Watch the little shove right here. Little push there. Creates a little space. Takes it off the left skate. And then in the cage it goes. Janssen.
Timeout's been called for the Penguins here. Find themselves down 4-2.
So a couple of goals from the blue line for the New York Islanders. Give them a 2-goal cushion here. Take one more look at it here. O'Coin just getting that shot on the cage. And Keota trying to do all he can to get back. Gets a little piece of it, not enough.
Goal number 5 on the year for Janssen.
Yeah, they're going to have to change the assist on that goal.
Yeah,
They're giving O'Coin and Janssen. Hunter went off the skate there. And for O'Coin, that's another assist that gives him 27. That ties the career high that he set last year.
Hasham's pass going behind the net. The Islanders have rallied from a 2-1 deficit. Now have the lead 4-2 here in the third period. And down the length of the ice he goes. Gar Snow working with a 2-goal lead. We'll be back in a moment.
Wouldn't it be great if other games were more like ours? With so many ways to win, introducing the new Match 6 Lotto from the Pennsylvania Lottery. You can win on one line or by combining lines. And there's a starting jackpot of $500,000. Just check the drawings every Tuesday and Friday. Because with more ways to match, you've got more ways to win. Oh, what a game.
I got you something.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, this is nice. And here's yours. I know it's not fancy, but it's what's inside that counts. And what's inside is Labatt Blue.
Wow.
Huh?
I love it.
Break out the blue. Labatt Blue.
Awesome gift. Oh, yeah.
Oh, buy Sam a drink and get a dog one, too. How about that play, bud, man? Oh, he reached up, grabbed it right out of the end of there, and held on. Oh, sparkling Dave.
Well, this Sunday, Peter Bonder and the Ottawa Senators will be in town at 3 p.m. start. All fans will see the Penguins Puck Radio. For tickets, call 412-642-PENS or 1-800-642-PENS or log on to Ticketmaster.com. Well, timeout for the Penguins. See if they can regain their wits, their minds.
It was interesting.
Everything.
The first time, Eddie Olczyk had a nice talk with the players, and then in that last television break, Lauren Mulligan got the chart out and threw up a couple of things. Here's Ronnie with the puck. Working here to try and get back into it. Bring it ahead to center, but Janssen snapped it away off the near board. Michael Pekka to Janssen. Swedish product moves it up, and Ronnie puts it on the net, and Kyoto. Tapped for 4 by the Islanders in his NHL debut.
And for those that didn't know, Peter Bonder was acquired today from the Capitals for Brooks. Can you pronounce that one?
I'm going to say it's Latch. I'm going to take a guess and say it's Latch.
And there's that second-round pick I talked about in 2005. 472 career goals for Bondra. He's got a little bit of an edge to him, too.
Puck shot towards a goal and deflected away by Chiodo. Now the Islanders with 28 shots. The Penguins with 13.
Well, the Islanders are looking for much the same thing the center is looking for, I think, in some players, if they're going to get a player, and that's a Stanley Cup winner. The Islanders don't have one. The Senators have one, Curtis Leschyshyn, on the blue line, and that's it.
Hunter. Oh, Tchaikovsky was alone in front of the net, but Eastwood spotted him and cut the pass off. But the Islanders come right back. They'll dump it in. He came after, but he left the puck for Brooks Orpik.
Next year he won't be able to do that if the rules stand up as they've been told to us. Not even think about going back there. Nienema.
Are those rules going to be in effect?
I don't know.
In the American Hockey League as well?
Well, you know, the usual practice is they try them there first, right, and then they adapt them to the NHL. I think they're going to try it probably in the exhibition schedule and see what the result is.
2 redirects there, one by Kraft and Sorovi off Kostopoulos shots don't find the cage.
And Sorovi in battling. There's Blake without a helmet. And delivered back into the Penguins' end. Asher holding the puck. Blake goes behind the net and he's got the biscuit. Tried to center it, hit the back of the cage. Scuderi one-on-one against him. Asham over to help. So is Milan Kraft of the Penguins, number 14. Looking on the backhand off the window. I mean, to Buckberger, who drives it hard into the Islander zone. 4-2 Islanders. Almost halfway through this third period. Bradley holding the stick of Janssen as they both go for the puck here in the near corner. Pekka comes over to scoop it up.
Pekka's a Selke winner, defensive forward of the year. Remember the Buffalo Sabres, and he won't take many chances out here in the third.
Bates with the puck. Sikorsky wants the puck, and it just jumped off his stick. He is looking for the hat trick. And out of action, we're going to take a timeout.
It's a pivotal Pac-10 showdown with the postseason at stake. The Cats face a tough test in hostile territory as they tangle in the pit with Oregon. Pac-10 basketball presented by Kyocera.
See, aren't you glad I drove my new Pacifica? It can fit 6, you know? The all-wheel drive's awesome in the snow, and it's got a 5-star crash test rating.
Unlike some people we know.
Very funny.
Yeah, too bad he doesn't have the capability of the Pacifica.
Go well beyond the SUV with the Chrysler Pacifica. Plus, get this groundbreaking offer. Announcing Zero Plus. Right now, get 0% financing plus a $2,000 cash allowance, plus our 770 powertrain limited warranty. For the best values in America, see your Chrysler dealer today.
This is the X Generation, a new breed of Penguins hockey, forged in ice and destined to dominate. Be a part of the action with the Penguins special ticket packages. Now you can be there to watch a new generation of champions take to the ice.
Any night is family night with the UPMC Mario Lemieux family program. Kids 16 and under get in for $10 each. Call 1-800-642-PENS for details.
The X Generation. This year, the ice will burn.
Take a weekly look inside the Penguins through the eyes of head coach Eddie Olczyk. The Edzo Show provides an X-ray of the X Generation. Up-close features and profiles on Penguins players. The Edzo Show, brought to you by Advance Auto Parts.
Welcome back to New York. Just a reminder, coming up after the game on Pittsburgh Court tonight, of course, you'll hear from Eddie Olczyk in his post-game comments. You also hear from Julius Page. Our Ryan Burr goes one-on-one with him. And Joe Paterno talks about his coaching changes at Penn State. That much more after the game on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight.
Well, I thought Danny was, the kiss cam was on. I thought he was going to find somebody to kiss down there. No?
Could be. A big heart around him. He didn't even react. I can't believe it. They were all having a good time in the last break. Here is Ronning stepping up to center. Now the Penguins in and all into the net by Nienema. Kyoto comes up with the puck.
Defensemen moving up for the Islanders in the third period. And in the third period so far this season, the Islanders have outshot their opponents 69-43. Doing it once again.
Scatchard comes right back on here with Blake and Asher. Of course, making a coaching change, putting Steve Sterling in control. Laviolette ends up and going to Carolina to coach the Hurricanes.
There he is, one of the oldest coaches in the National Hockey League. Glenn Sather has that dubious, distinct honor.
Probably not for long.
No, I would not think so. The Islanders the Rangers will miss the playoffs. It appears again this season. I got to watch my tongue. I thought the Penguins were going to hold a 2-1 lead going into the second intermission. Next thing you know, you look up, it's 2-2 and now 4-2.
With the puck, Koltsov. They put it in front. Holzinger trying to get it by Snow. And can't do it. Snow got his glove up.
Take a look at the standings in the Eastern Conference.
The hottest team right now, the Buffalo Sabres.
Who's coming, are they not?
Yep, Montreal and the Islanders.
Montreal's in trouble, Mikey. Saray out of the lineup right now. They may have to make a move here.
Rangers with 53. You see Atlanta and Florida there too, so it's going to take a big effort by the Rangers to climb over all those teams. Still mathematically very much a possibility. Just under 30 games left. Slapper to the net. Snow makes the save on Rick Jackman. What I like about Jackman's shot is he doesn't most of the time take a full windup. He just kind of takes a half slapper, and he has fairly decent accuracy to get it to the net. Pretty good velocity behind it. Kraft shooting the puck. There's Snow playing the Angel, picked up by Kraft, and he scores. Milan Kraft through everybody gets the goal, and the Penguins make it 4-3. Oh, go ahead, make my day. Milan Kraft, his play seemed to be in slow motion, Bobby.
It was, and Mike, I'll tell you who made this play. Tommy Kostopoulos. Watch him play soccer with this puck. Keeps the puck moving in front of the net. Gar Snow's going to try to get this puck, smother the rebound. Instead, you're going to watch the right skate of Tommy Kostopoulos start kicking at the puck. Right there. Keep it going. Keep it loose. Keep it loose. Keep it loose. There, he kicks it right back to Milan Kraft. He just throws it through. How many bodies? At least 5 bodies right there. Kraft finds the loose puck for his 11th. But give Tommy Kostopoulos a ton of credit there. His stick was tied up. He kept it loose with his feet and skates.
Snow couldn't control it, and frankly, Snow probably should not have been that far and down and out as he was. I think he thought that he was going to have an easy time of getting it, and it didn't turn out that way. So the Penguins kind of get a little help there, and it's 4-3.
Got a hockey game now.
8:07 to go in regulation. Rozov tried to feather it over to Fata. Intercepted by Tchaikovsky. Hits Slapper. Offline. Trent Hunter of the Islanders. Now the Islanders had a game here recently in in Dallas, where they played the Stars. And they ended up with a 4-3 lead with a minute and a half to go, but the Stars came back and tied them on a Billy Guerin goal with 7 seconds left in regulation. They ended up in a 4-4 tie.
We haven't seen Milosh since
no, we haven't.
Since the play either.
We've seen him. He came out for a skate to loosen his legs up at the last break. Here's Melikov going back to get it. Sorobi and Kostopoulos team up to get the assist on the goal by Kraft. Sorobi will shoot from anywhere. Tried that time, and that one took off over the netting and up into the seats, and somebody did get a souvenir. That one almost got upper deck.
Nice. Go back to the goal and watch the traffic in front of Gar Snow here. Tommy Kostopoulos is going to get his stick tied up. If the puck goes back to the point, he's got his stick tied up. So he's going to have to keep it going with his skates. He ends up kicking it back, and Kraft just fires the puck somehow, some way, with Snow down on the ice. The puck gets by him. Just catches his glove and goes in.
They just talk a lot about players when they get down on the ice and they can't get back to make a play, and people walk around him. You're just pretty much out of it. In that particular case, I think Snowy was. He was out of it because he didn't really get time to react and get set the way he normally would. No, Penguins made him pay.
And Mike, yeah, give Kraft credit there. I mean, he was very poised there. He looked up, took his time. I'll tell you, including myself, a lot of players would have just banged that puck into the crowd, and he measured up Snow and the goaltender and where the net and all the traffic was.
After Rick Kostopoulos, 6:35 left here in the third period. He's trying to rally here and tie the aisles. Sorobi tied up on the near boards. Scatcherd had his arm wrapped around him. Tried to bang it out. Couldn't. Orpik back in front. Oh, Kraft just missed getting that one by Snow. Behind the goal to Kostopoulos. Kraft is in front. He can't get it to him. Janssen broke up the play.
Oh, good work here by these three forwards of the Penguins.
Orpik to Bergevin. Run it up the pipe.
Oh, Bergie looking for his first in 100 games. Rings it off the pipe to the left of Snow.
Bergevin passing through people. Holzinger's after it. Now the Penguins are coming and buzzing like bees around a hive. Down the ice it goes. And an icing call against the New York Islanders. Don't go away.
See, now aren't you glad that I wanted the heated seats in all this room?
Liz, right now it's not about that or the DVD. It's about the Hemi. Power, capability, big-time towing, end of story.
Dodge Durango, the ultimate authority in winter driving.
You can handle it from here?
Thanks for the talk.
The all-new Dodge Durango. Big size, smooth ride, Hemi power. Starting under $26,600.
Don't say no bad words, cause you ain't no puppet shout. Always use good manners when you're eating a sloppy jow. Yeah, go on and on and on and on.
Mr. Jiggyfly, I have good news.
You enjoyed it then?
No, I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The more you discover about the Hyundai Elantra, the more it makes sense. It's loaded with standard features like AC and power everything. Plus, only Hyundai has America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. It's $1,600 less than a Honda Civic LX when comparably equipped. In fact, the 2004 Hyundai Elantra starts at just $12,639. When your car makes this much sense, you win. For President's Day, get an Elantra with up to $2,500 cash back or 0% APR through March 1st.
Well, you have to go back to November 23rd, 2002, the last time Mark Bergevin has tickled the twine. And right there off the goalpost, you can hear the ring from all the way up here as Snow just flailed his trapper at that blistering shot by Bergevin.
Would that be a regular Iron City or an Icy Light?
For Bergie, that was a regular one.
All right. Regular iron, and there's Bates, mad that it's an offside call. 32-18 the shots, 4-3 the Isles. 5:22 left here in period number 3. And the Penguins mount a comeback to tie it. Streak is going to end, folks. We just do not know when. Here's Hammerlich. Off to Tchaikovsky, and he'll give it now to Oleg Kavashi with that wide stride. Shoots the puck, and that misses. Here come the Penguins hopping right back. Bradley shoots it towards the net. Hammerlich in, try to push it by Bradley. Kavashi going for the puck right around the net. Swept away by Snow. Brent Hunter onto the neutral zone. Jackman over to Tarnstrom, and he throws it back into the Isles net area. Well, he hasn't used that dummy play where he goes behind the net and lets it go tonight.
No, we haven't seen that
Usually
yet.
good for 1 or 2 of those tonight. Pekka gets to the puck. Centering attempt. And the Isles now circling in front. Tchaikovsky, boy, does he want that hat trick. Not going to get it right now as Morozov guns back. Morozov coming hard. Stopped by Snow. The rebound shot right back into him. As Malone had a chance there. Oh, Malone almost tied the game.
Well, the Penguins are offering $20 F-level seats available for the rest of the season. The next home game is Friday versus the Florida Panthers at 7:30. For the tickets, call 412-642-PENS or 1-800-642-PENS. Take a look at the replay right here. Morozov dancing wide. He's on his skates. A backhand trying to get it up and over Snow. He knows Snow goes down. He always does. You have to score in the upper part of the net.
Eastwood, an important face-off here. Rinlo is waved out.
Tarnstrom, the lone defenseman, back for the Penguins.
And then Hammerlich directs it back behind the goal. All the way to the far corner. Janssen pins the big Malone against the corner. The Isles stepping back. Rinlo fires it, and that jumps off at Kyoto. Becca turns it back in behind the cage.
Kyoto got a piece of that one. The Penguins had the last 8 prior to that.
This is Bates. Over to Janssen for the goal. Knocked down by Kyoto and the Penguins. Less than 4 to go now. Oh, Malone got bumped hard by Bates. He got himself in a tough position there, and he got whacked pretty good. And lets it deflect off his stick deep into the Penguins' zone. That's what this Manlow brings to the table. Brings speed, brings a little hockey sense. A smart little play there. Just got it deflect off your stick, kill the clock.
What does that tell you?
Got the lead.
Yeah, what does that tell you when it's a 1-goal game? Sterling's got him out there.
Right back behind the net.
He's a responsible player.
Thinking the same way. O'Coin. Out to center, and Blake knocks it out of midair. Into the Penguins' end. Scuderi plays it off the glass. Here's a loose puck. Battle for it. Kostopoulos and O'Coin. Center back to Kraft. His shot blocked by Hammerlich, but the Penguins move in and keep it alive. Sorovi tried to center, and it comes off one of the Islanders and goes all the way back. And Kyoto comes way out of the net. I'll leave it for Rob Scuderi.
NHL-type play there by Tommy Kostopoulos, fighting off a checker, not only getting to the puck first, but making a play tape to tape to Milan Kraft.
I think this is going to be icing against the Islanders. Yes, it is. And it was Tchaikovsky who lofted the puck down into the zone. And he got a 1-goal lead, and I'm not quite sure what he was doing, trying to get Kabasha to go in.
Look at Kostopoulos fighting for this puck. Plays it off his skate. Throws it right out there. You think he knew the man was there? Tape to tape pass to Kraft. Kraft gets his shot blocked by Roman Hammerlich.
Manlow to handle the faceoff now against Holzinger. Holzinger won it. Right point, Tarstrom shoots it. Now remember too, the Penguins use their timeout. So should they get down here and get within a goal, they're not going to have that opportunity to get the people they want on the ice and get that extra breather. They've used their timeout already. And down to the Pittsburgh end of the ice circle. 2:14 to go.
You could always change your goalie, Mike.
You could. Holzinger in the corner. Trent Hunter kick that puck ahead. See if the Pens can keep it in. They do. And from the left wing side, Holzinger rubbed out of the action, but after it, Rick Jackman.
Somebody without a glove, a coin for the Islanders.
And the Isles have it. Trent Hunter angles it off the boards and deep into the Penguin zone. All right, Pat Paris is standing by in our studio in Pittsburgh. Let's join him and find out what's happening.
Join us right after the game for Pittsburgh Sports Tonight. You'll hear Eddie Olczyk's post-game comments. Julius Page looks back at his 4 years at Pitt and WPIL playoff action. All that and more after the game. Now back to Mike and Bob. Guys.
Back again. Well, this must be a really long game. They've already finished up in Detroit. They play at 7 o'clock. Let's put a final up on the board, 5-2.
I don't know.
Derry works into the left wing corner of the Islanders in. 1:35. We'll keep an eye on Kyoto. In his NHL debut, he'll be coming off in all likelihood. Onto the net, the shot by Bates. Here's Pekka though with a chance, and he shoots it. Kyoto reactive, but Fata blocked the shot. 1:20 left. Olczyk does not wave him off. Penguins do get into the Isles in, but it's offside. And he's got a close eye right now on his young goaltender, the 20-year-old netminder making his NHL debut tonight, Andy Kyoto.
Well, his faceoff will come outside the Islander blue line. The Penguins will attack with 5 players right now. Kyoto probably come out to the hash mark. The Penguins win the faceoff and get it deep. You'll see Kyoto come out of the net for that extra attacker.
Kraft will have Sorovi and Kostopoulos. Go with a hot hand. These two guys, along with Kraft, who scored. And they get the tying goal here. Tarstrom comes to center, but he gave it away. And into the Penguins end. A quick moving Blake. Jackman has lost his glove. Blake's going to skate with it. All over the ice right now. Look at him dance. Put your hand above him. He's winning the contest. Shoots the puck.
And that would skip out. Oh, Jason Blake going for a little stroll.
Wow. Can anybody stop him? Nobody could there. He was controlling the puck, eating away valuable seconds on that clock. Only 44 ticks left, 44.1. Jason Blake personally had that biscuit for about 20 seconds in the Penguin zone. He was going ring around the rosy.
The stick of Tarstrom on the shot attempt.
He's not happy he didn't get that shot on the cage.
No. 44.1 seconds left.
O'Coin's going to change his lumber right now. He's anticipating this puck coming back off the stick of Pekka.
And it will. Here's O'Coin. Booming one. He got good wood to it. He didn't find the net.
He grabbed the wrong stick.
Yeah. Here comes Kyoto off as the puck is at center ice. The Penguins looking for it. They can't find it. Bates will. Empty net. Hooked and knocked down. Penalty coming up. Well, that's not a bad call by Tarstrom. I mean, not a bad move. He's got an empty net. He's going to score.
Yeah.
You got to pull him down.
You got to pull him down. And Bates is looking for his first in 30 games, Mike. 31. He's saying to himself, couldn't I have just shot that right there on my backhand? Did I have to cradle it one more time?
Oh, boy. And at least gives the Penguins an opportunity, even though it will be at equal strength, to try and tie this game. If he puts it in, basically the game's over. Penguins do win the draw. Off the glass. And back to center.
See if Kyoto comes off again. He's got it. I think.
Craft is shouldered and knocked down by Manlow. And that's another young, good move there, because at this point, not likely you're going to get another penalty. Or are we?
What's the call here?
They want the face-off at the Islanders' blue line.
I was watching the Penguin bench as Kyoto goes back into the cage here with the face-off outside.
Now, see, I don't think you should go off with him here. Not with 10 seconds. You got to keep him off.
Yeah, you got.
It's not going to make any difference, and he will. He'll put him back on the bench. Penguins come up with it. Here's Orpik slamming it in, but it's right to O'Coin. He's going to clear. Orpik had broken his stick on that pass in. It's going to run out of time here, and the Penguins will lose in New York. The New York Islanders. The final score tonight, the New York Islanders 4 and the Pittsburgh Penguins 3. Pittsburgh Sports Tonight is next. We'll be back shortly with Eddie Olczyk's post-game comments. Right now, let's go to the studio.
Now on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, the Panthers are gearing up for the backyard brawl. Greg Maddux moves to the NL Central. And will Cordell have a reunion with Mike Malarkey? Hello, everybody, and welcome. Alongside Rob King, I'm Pat Paris. Coming up on this edition of PST, we'll put a wrap on the Pens and Isles, and we'll hear from the Pitt Panthers as they gear up for Saturday's brawl down in Morgantown.
Yeah, all that plus highlights from the high school basketball playoffs will begin back on the ice, back on the island, where the Penguins were back on hard times again. Andy Chiodo, fresh up from Wilkes-Barre NHL debut. Pick it up in the first. Isles on the power play. Mariusz Czerkowski from the short side will beat Chiodo off the post to make it 1-0 Isles. Penn still trailing 1-0 in the second. Islanders can't clear. Mark Bergevin does a nice job keeping it in. Over to Thomas Sorobi. Long slapper, his 10th of the year. Beats ex-Penn guard Snow, ties the game at 1. Isles putting on more pressure. Chiodo makes a save here on Jason Blake. Blake will wind up with the puck again, and Chiodo makes another save. Less than a minute later, Penn's on the power play with Chiodo keeping him in it. Rick Jackman, his second goal in as many games with a one-timer, and the Pens lead 2-1. Third period now, game tied at 2 after a